and the gorgeous editor Vinodini Krishna Kumar from Nutrition Magazine. And now, before the floor is open for questions to the media, I would like to ask you a few questions.
Yep.
How do you feel to be on the cover of the Health magazine?
Well, I have to really say that, this business is extremely fascinating, but I have, in the course of acting, found my true calling and my true love, that is health and fitness. So whenever I have to be there for health and fitness, it's just, I'm overexcited like a little child. And yeah, this is something which is amazing because I hear all good stuff about the magazine already from Vinodini, that, it's hottest selling. And I think everything that want to know about health and nutrition is in here. All the information that you want to need. So yeah, excited to be on the cover.
Could we please have like a few secrets, fitness secrets from you?
Fitness secret, is something that I've been propagating for quite a while now. We just spoke about it upstairs. I think each man, woman, you need to love yourself. You need to understand that physical and mental fitness is key to who you are. And that's something that you need to give time to. We all work, we all lead very hard lives. We have to maintain relationships, we have to maintain our houses, especially the women. They are like extreme multitaskers. What needs, at the end of the day, you'll do all this well if you have a balanced mind and a healthy body. So just take out like half an hour to at least like maybe 1.5 hours. I'm giving like a bigger window also for the people who can give. And do something, could be anything physically active or any kind of meditation, yoga, because you have to keep it balanced, not just physically stay active, but also you have to look after your, the mind, which is key. So I do that. I've learned it from my mother, and she's a wonderful homemaker, and she's brought up 3 beautiful girls. And everything that I've learned from her. And my brand philosophy, Love Yourself, also I achieved from her. Because even though growing up, she was always shuttling between cities, looking after all of us. She was jack of all. She did everything, from a carpenter to an electrician, and my mother's everything, to a cook. At the same time, she doesn't stop looking beautiful and looking after herself, She goes for a walk, she does a yoga. Even at this age, without anything invasive, my mother looks stunning. And always, whenever I put a picture of my mother on Instagram or anything, I get compliments like, mother's more beautiful than you, mother's stunning, mother's gorgeous, she looks like your sister. So I that's something that, I've imbibed from my mother. And I really feel that, or lots of us, I think we get it from our family only, whatever we have. And yeah, so just love yourself, guys. It's important. It's like we talk about health and fitness so strongly in today's day and time, because the kind of stressful lives that we lead, it's very, very difficult to combat stress. It's something that you can't see, something that you feel like, oh no, I'm not stressed. But it will show on your skin, it will show on your hair, it will show on in different ways on your mood. So it's something that we all need to combat, and this is the only solution, looking after your health.
You've been the flag bearer of fitness in the Bollywood industry, I would say, for heroines. So did it just naturally happen? How was the journey? Like, were you always like this since your modeling days?
No.
Were you so crazy about fitness always?
I was like the majority of people. I was I was extremely disciplined and hardworking at work, but when it came to eating, I would just eat anything. I'm a foodie. I would just eat anything on set. Also the fact that, I used to not work out because I was working 12 hours a day. I would not take out that extra hour to look after myself. And it's only post 2005, I think, that's when, I started getting these shooting pain on my knee. And I went and got an MRI done, and I was told that I've got osteoarthritis. And I was a really little girl, and I was told that, you can't do action, you can't do dancing, you should sit most of your life, or you should go in for knee replacement surgery. And surgery was not an option in my head. I'm extremely scared of even needles. So I decided that, I will find an alternative way, and I started reading up on health and fitness. I started interacting with physiotherapists, doctors, trainers all around the world, and that's when I, understood this beautiful thing that, most women are scared of it, like weight training. it is actually something that is making your foundation of the body stronger and stronger with every passing year to combat any kind of, diseases, health issues. I was told that I have to, build on my leg muscles so that I could offload the weight from my knees. To stay light is very important when you have the osteoarthritis. And so from that day onwards, I would say my romance with fitness started. And I owe it to my osteoarthritis, but it was a good wake-up call. I don't regret it at all, because I understood so much more after that, how important we have nothing else but the body. Honestly, we don't think about it deeply, but I always say it's the only place where you live if you do not worship it. And I'm not saying it in an obsessive manner. I'm saying it in like, if you don't have the body, what do you have, honestly? So you need to look after yourself. I understood it very early in life, and I have been trying to propagate it in my small way wherever I can. I want to do big things, and hopefully this is the year. The challenges are too many, but I want to do a lot in this business of health and fitness, and inching slowly towards it.
Thank you so much for sharing
Thank
it
you.
with us, because it's tough to fight something like this. Many people would give up.
It's a very easy excuse. We always have excuses why we don't have time, we can't do it, we don't have, it's just that we need to become a little more smarter and intelligent. Health investment is the smartest and wisest thing that anyone can do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now the floor is open for yours. The mic is actually not working.
Hi Bipasha, congratulations, on the success of the magazine. You're looking fabulous as always.
Thank you.
You spoke about stress. Unfortunately, the events in London, it's kind of giving stress to you. What I wanted to know was that, in your open letter, you mentioned that agreed conditions were not met, and that is the reason why you backed out of it. And were the conditions so strong that you had to take that action, or in hindsight, do you think had you honored your commitment, and then you would have been in a better and stronger position, to come back to India? And
no, I stick by to what my open letter says. Everything has been explained categorically. I am not going against one word of mine. And more than this, I think this topic is something that I don't want to discuss, because I've said what I had to. And beyond this, if I discuss it, it goes beyond my dignity. You guys know me for too many years. So I think the respect needs to be mutual.
Yesterday I had learned from my London office. They called me last night. His name is Shrikant. He's our manager. He went to meet the manager of Montcalm, I think Ankur his name is, and they told us that the worst manners were the people, the organizers of the show. They did not have the decency to have Bipasha picked up from the airport. I don't think there's anything worse than that. They never made proper arrangements, nothing. She had to do everything herself, and I've got this independently from our manager in London, not from Bipasha. And you can take my word for it.
It threatens to kind of,
No, can we just drop that subject? Just we'd like to drop that subject.
Let's go to the magazine.
Not very scared.
Okay, next. Anybody else?
There will be, you will give people place to write, they will write anything.
I think she should sue them.
Well, you have to be smart about it.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any other question?
Any other question, guys? Hi.
Hi.
So there has been a fitness book or from you. There have been DVDs.
Not book yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
It's been DVD initiatives.
So
Yes.
DVDs have been there. Also, are there any plans of starting fitness stations or something?
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm working on. That has been my big plan. I have actually worked on the creatives for last 1 year, and it's on a very good stage in today's point of time, and we might actually start very soon. Yeah.
Bipasha, what is your take on Kangana slamming Karan Johar about nepotism?
Really, guys.
You also have no connections in Bollywood.
I don't know why so many opinions matter. Let human beings lead their own lives and take their own decisions. And let two people deal with it, man. It's not very interesting for me to read what anyone else does, because I have lots in my life. That's what I said. To have a healthy mind, focus on yourself first. Make your own decisions rather than getting into anybody else's life and spaces and opinions and debates on it. We have lots of pressing matters in our country anyways, We have bigger things to discuss rather than statements thrown here and there in between professionals. It's like, I think, leave it to them to do whatever.
Anyone?
Yeah.
2 more questions only, please.
Yes.
Bollywood is full of camps. So which camps do you
Yeah, I'm on a very lonely camp, I think. Right now, I thought you guys were with me. I think I'm with a camp where the people support me, people who know me support me, and that's why I'm here. And finally, it's your personality that they like or not like, as an actor, as a person that you are, and that makes you last. So I think I'm pretty much doing pretty well till now. It's been like 15 years. I can't complain. I've been very, very lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last question, yes.
Yes. Actually, very excited because honestly, it's the first world tour that I ever did was in 2003, and that was with Salman. And that time I was a child, like a lost case. And there was a time, one of my first shows, that everyone had to tell me, you know, like I was so scared of the audience. And those days I couldn't see very well. I had not corrected my eyes. So I was very happy because I couldn't see the audience. So I could perform very well. But, you know, it's a complete circle, I would say, that going back again, you know, I've never performed in Australia. So that's exciting, in New Zealand. And yeah, looking forward to that. I'm hearing such fantastic things that we are all sold out in most places. So looking forward to that show. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
Hi, Bipasha.
Yeah.
Who do you think are the most fit celebrities in Bollywood, according to you?
I think everybody looks fit. Everybody, but we should have a test on that. We should organize an event, girls and the gentlemen, and do a test and give them tasks to see who actually is fit. Because physically, everyone looks beautiful and fit in today's time. Honestly, the pressure is such. And I think it's gone a little bit beyond. That's why, you know, when I talk about health and fitness, it's not about just looking like, it's not about your inches. It's also about your mind. You know, are you a happy person? Do you look happy? Is your skin nice? You know, it's all a reflection of how healthy or fit you are. So yeah, we have to still organize that test. Magna can do that, I think. We'll all participate and see who wins. Then we'll know.
And last question. Yeah.
You were preparing to become a doctor. Then
Yeah, and then you should have seen me in the practical classes. I was just telling somebody while I was getting ready today, this was the conversation. I said, my dad thought, ye to doctor banegi, because I was a topper in my class and in all the sections, like all the sections in my school. And my teachers were so disappointed because I wanted to be a doctor. And every time the bio-practical classes started, I was the last person to go for the rat. So everyone would pick it up and I would get the most diseased rat, the like stinking, dirty, and I had to like dissect it and I would start my bit, and everyone would say, see, Bipasha's fainting. So that was my biopractical, and that's how my medicine went. And still I'm like extremely scared, you know, blood tests, my hand has to be held, I have to be consoled, like, okay, a prick is going to happen. Yeah, so in that way I'm like a full fattu. Yeah, I've gone on my dad. My mother's Jhansi ki Rani. I wish I was like her.
Yes, please.
How has marriage changed your life, Bipasha?
Honestly, I have. Everyone keeps asking me this question.
Something interesting.
What's interesting to me might be boring to you, yeah.
No, some funny stuff.
Funny stuff means suddenly there's a man in my room every day, and then we have to figure out who goes to the outside loo and who goes to the inside loo. So we have that timing thing, which is also very beautifully balanced. He's an early riser. He wakes up at 5:30, so he's very spiritual and he does his sketching and singing. So, and his job is to wake me up at 9 or 8, you know. So it's like not. So I don't know. You know, he's a great companion, wonderful friend. So when you're living with your best friend, it's that easy. Honestly, I was just saying again. The same question was asked sometime back, and I said, you know, we never really had to work on making efforts to fit each other's lives. And especially at my age, it's very, you know, I'm anyways a very stubborn and very headstrong girl. But with him, it was like very organic. We fitted in very beautifully. We live together. My parents still feel that we are boyfriend-girlfriend because still I say my boyfriend is in the loo or something, and my mother's like, "Arey yaar," the husband word is quite big and heavy. But I'm very happy that, you know, I have a husband who's very caring and very loving, and helps me in every possible way. Like in every single thing. You know, there are certain ways, you know, a lot of people are brought up that, you know, this is what only a woman should do. But me and Karan do everything equally. So we are like equal partners, the way a modern couple is meant to be, you know. We love to work and we love to take off for a holiday. We again work, we make money, we take off, we put some investment, and this is how we have planned our lives. And I wanted a partner like that all my life, and finally found somebody who's exactly like me. Yeah.
One last.
You look ravishing, so what are
Oh,
your
so
beauty mantras?
It's what I eat, yummy food. Well, it's definitely, you know, we're not going to give all the credit to the mom and dad. Let's just save it for this health and nutrition. Let's just give different answers. I'm saying it's a lot about, like I said, you need to be happy, you need to be content, you need to know who you are, balance, give yourself time. You know, I do that. I can't work 24 hours a day. I will not. I will just do my work and then I will look after myself. And I make it very, like, it's a necessity. Like, I fix my time. If I have 12-hour shoot, I'll make sure that I wake up in the morning, I'll go finish my routine. Like, from now, I go straight to my training because I've not been able to do my morning routine. So I go for my training right now. So it's like, you know, like you put physical training and mental training as a part of your everyday ritual, like brushing your teeth. You make it a necessity. And that really helps, you know. It does help. Anybody who has tried it, it's very scientific. It's a release of happy hormones in your head when you work out. So must try. I would say anyone who's not trying it must try.
Bipasha, are you possessive about your husband, Karan?
No, I'm very protective about him, but he is more possessive than me. Yeah. I don't have that anymore in
Thank you so much,
me.
Media, for being
Yeah.
here. It's been a wonderful unveiling, and thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
for
Thank
being
you.
here and
Thank you.
gracing
Thank you,
us.
darling. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to take one. Yeah, please. So I have one. I'll take one.